Hey, this is Grant Luna with Fidelity, and for today's Tech Tuesday, I'm going to show you how you can start marketing to the hot properties in a given farm area. Essentially, I think this is a strategy to really hone in your farming efforts and reach out to people that own a property that's selling well in a given neighborhood. So the first thing that you need to do is have an awareness vow to actually find these properties, and that's luckily something that Fidelity Total Farm gives you the ability to do. So what I can do is go into a farm. So I'll click this View Park Farm right here. And what I can do now is navigate to farm filters up here at the top of the page. And then so this will automatically give me this filters dropdown right here that I can actually see other filters such as length of ownership filters or anniversary filters, but it automatically drops you in on this focus farm filter here. And so this filter essentially looks at the sales data for that given farm area. And that can be just a map that you draw around a neighborhood, or it can be a subdivision that you drop into the MLS, or maybe it's a farm area that you ask us for, and then we drop it in as well to your farm account. But essentially what Focus Farm does is it looks at the sales data and looks at the property characteristics. Essentially, what are the bedroom counts, bathroom counts, square footage, if it has a pool or not, criteria like that, and essentially sees, okay, out of all the properties that it sold, what are the most common criteria in terms of bed, bath, square footage, etc. And then it basically comes up with a metric and saying, okay, this type of house is the most in-demand house in this given farm area. And then what it will do is match the remaining properties for people that are still living there that have a house that meet that criteria, essentially saying these people own a house that is selling really well in this given farm area. So essentially, Focus Farm will hone in on the properties that are considered hot properties for you. So I can look here and it looks to be a 3-bed, 3-bath house, seems to be the criteria here. And then the other criteria seems to be square footage. You can toggle square footage to see the minimum. It seems to be hovering around that 1,500 plus square footage mark for in-demand properties. And so to try to give you an idea of how you can really leverage this information to really create some more strategic and targeted marketing moving forward is by creating just an outreach campaign showing them the sales comps that meet their property that they live in. So basically I can use a resource like Corefact, which I've shown before, which is a really great postcard campaign service that allow you to utilize their templates. You can simply import farm data to a Corefact account and launch it, and they'll print it and send it for you. And on the back end, it actually tracks people that are opening your postcard here. And so if someone receives one of your postcards and scans the QR code that is associated with that postcard, they'll get taken to a landing page that looks like this, and it'll be your information up here at the top left of the screen, and then essentially has different prompts for them to reach out to you. So on top of seeing sales comps and active listings and a rough market valuation, they can come in here and ask for an agent assessment. You'll be notified and be given their information. They can even ask different things like, okay, I think this is priced too low based off this estimate, and I think it's too low by less than $50,000, and they hit submit. And on the back end, you're seeing who's really engaging with that. But essentially what you can do is see this information here and say, okay, in View Park, it seems like the main properties that are selling well are 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,500 square feet, single family residences. And so what you could actually do is come into your MLS here, and you can actually just draw the same map area. And so what you can do is come into this map search and draw the same map area that you drew for your farm. So you can create a farm within Total Farm. And that's what I did here. I can actually show you. So I go to create a farm here and then bring in View Park at the bottom. And then you can select place and map here. So this is the same exact map area that I drew on the MLS here. So now I can basically have a farm area, see the homeowners, and then also create the same farm area and then see the sales comps for that area. And then on top of that, what I did is I looked at the criteria of selling in the last year, and I entered in 3 bedrooms, 3+ bathrooms, 1,500 plus square feet, single family residences only. And essentially it gave me results. So I just filtered through these results. It gave me 7, I believe, results down here, 7 matches. I just took 5 of those that I thought were good comps for that property, and I just placed them into this template. And these templates are really easy to maneuver. You can just click in here on the template and then edit the text as needed. So you can just simply change things and it'll reflect automatically for you so you can kind of see. And then I came in here to the template as well, And at first it just said your neighborhood, but then you just personalize it and you put in the actual neighborhood name. So if you park here, and on the back end, there's that QR code so people can scan it and be taken to that landing page. So I think using these resources together, the resources that are given to you as a realtor, such as the CR MLS, using free resources like Fidelity Total Farm to get access to homeowner data, and then using really great services that integrate with things like Total Farm, such as Corefact, to really just automate a lot of those marketing systems and outreach systems that you should be implementing in your business this year. So if you want to get one of these set up for yourself and you need help with Fidelity Total Farm or launching any of these postcard campaigns, feel free to text me at 310-480-1085, and I'd be happy to help you out.